My wife wore her favorite black stockings to a job interview, a 3-minute interview, and I waited outside that building for 3 whole hours. The moment she walked out, her stockings were completely torn up. My heart dropped. I forced myself to stay calm, told myself I was just overthinking it. But when she bent down to change her shoes, I saw it. Something smeared across those torn stockings, some kind of liquid. My hands were trembling uncontrollably. I tried everything to hold it together, but the tears just wouldn't stop. By the time we got back to the room, Bai Ningbing was already dead asleep. I just lay there staring at the ceiling. All I could think about were those torn stockings, and that strange way she was walking. I didn't fall asleep until way past midnight. Next morning, I'd barely gotten out of bed. Bai Ningbing was already dressed and heading out. White blouse, pencil skirt. I made a point to check. Black stockings again. But when she got home that evening, no stockings. Before I could even say anything, she yanked a pair of stockings out of her bag, fuming. Something snagged them when I got out of the car. I'm so done. I let out a small breath. Maybe I really was just overthinking it. But when I actually looked at the stockings in her hand, my mind went completely blank. Ice ran through my whole body. Bai Ningbing was lying. She left the house in black stockings. The pair in her hand right now, nude. It felt like a lightning bolt had just hit me square in the head. If I had doubts before, they were gone now. Bai Ningbing was cheating on me. When she bent down just now, I saw it clearly. Dark red marks on her inner thighs. Broken capillaries. Hickeys. Bai Ningbing and I met working part-time jobs back in college. After we graduated, we built a business together from the ground up. Every morning, running around chasing investors, getting rejected everywhere, looked down on by everyone. Every night, entertaining clients, drinking until we were sick, smiling through all of it. At our lowest, we'd buy steamed buns at a breakfast stall and sneak extra pickled veggies into the bag. That was lunch and dinner. But the grind paid off. Our little startup finally took off, and slowly grew into a real company. One day, Bai Ningbing said she was done working. She wanted to stay home and be my supportive wife. I said yes without hesitation. She'd been through the hard times with me. She'd earned it. From then on, she stayed home, shopping, getting her nails done, doing facials. But she never neglected me. Every morning, my suit was perfectly pressed. Every night I came home, a hot meal was on the table. What I never could have imagined, forever. At some point, she started complaining. The car wasn't as nice as her friends. The designer bag wasn't the latest. Sometimes I'd come home and the table was completely empty. Nothing. None of that bothered me. I worked this hard so she could have a better life, right? Car not good enough? I'd get a better one. Bag not the latest? I'd hunt one down. No dinner? I'd cook myself. What I never saw coming was her betraying me. Every time that image flashed through my head, I couldn't calm down. The next day, after she left for work, I looked up her company, picked a random entry-level position, and sent in a resume. Less than an hour later, HR sent me an interview invite. I swapped my suit for a plaid shirt and jeans and headed over. The interviewer was a young girl, and for an entry-level role, my resume was complete overkill. We chatted for 2 minutes and she told me to come in the next day. Next morning, I got there early and grabbed a corner seat, clear view of the whole floor, no one paying attention to me. Half an hour in, Bai Ningbing finally strolled in. Same look as always, blouse, pencil skirt, stockings. Her desk was right next to the boss's office. I spent the whole morning watching her every move, trying to figure out who the guy was. But all she did was sit there scrolling her phone, touching up her makeup, reapplying lipstick. She didn't even turn her computer on. I was lost in my thoughts when Bai Ningbing suddenly stood up and walked into the office behind her. She pulled the door shut. Then the blinds snapped closed all at once. About an hour later, the door finally opened, and she walked out. Lips swollen and red, blouse all crumpled, fixing her messy hair as she walked straight to the bathroom. I couldn't take my eyes off the bathroom door. The coworker next to me gave me a nudge. "Bro, let it go, she's taken." I ignored him. My fists were clenched so tight, I shot up out of my chair and startled him. He muttered under his breath, "What the hell, man? Scared the crap out of me, look at yourself." I slowed down as I passed the boss's office and glanced in. A guy, mid-30s, gold-rimmed glasses, was zipping up his dress pants. After Bai Ningbing came back from the bathroom, she just sat at her desk on her phone. After work, I hung around outside the building for over an hour. By the time I got home, she just stepped out of the shower, in long sleeves and long pants, in 90-degree heat. I knew exactly why. I casually asked, "It's blazing out. Why are you wearing long sleeves?" She fumbled, "My period's coming in a few days. You always tell me to keep warm, right?" "Is that right?" "Yeah, definitely gotta stay warm." I locked eyes with her. My stare must have been too intense. She couldn't hold it. Just as she was about to crack, I calmly said, "Work's been crazy this week. I'll be staying at the client's place for a few nights. Don't want to keep you up." The second I said that, she visibly relaxed. Her whole body just let go. "Work comes first, don't worry about me." And she practically ran back to the bedroom. I watched that door slam shut and laughed coldly to myself. Of course she was relieved. How else was she going to explain all those marks on her body? If I'd had to stay in the same room as her, I don't know if I could have held it together. The timing wasn't right yet. As disgusting as it was, I had to wait. Over the next few days, Bai Ningbing kept coming in like nothing was going on. But every single day, she'd disappear into the boss's office for about an hour. Sometimes in the morning, sometimes once in the morning and once in the afternoon. Like they were actually slammed with work. I sat at my desk every day pretending to goof off, while quietly watching everything. At night, I'd head back to my own company to handle business. But I still couldn't get solid evidence. Then, one day, Bai Ningbing, who never lifted a finger at work, suddenly went after the admin staff. The cleaning crew came in daily, never an issue. But when the monthly cleaning invoice came up for approval, she shot it down. You seriously need to hire someone just for this? Just have everyone clean up after themselves. $6,000 a month for a cleaner. You think money grows on trees? The admin manager, a middle-aged guy in his 40s, didn't say a word back. Bai Ningbing had been pulling the boss's wife card around the office, and he just nodded along. After taking the hit, he scanned the room and walked straight over to my desk. Xiaojiang, stay late tonight, cleaning duty's on you. I was instantly furious. Do I look like a pushover? Why me out of everyone? Everyone's doing it. You're just first. Brand new and already giving me attitude? After work, you sweep the whole place, including the boss's office. Not a single spot gets missed. You hear me? I was about to push back, then I caught that last part. I shut my mouth and played along reluctantly. Fine, got it. Thought you had some backbone, guess not. He grabbed his mug, turned around, and walked off, throwing a few more jabs over his shoulder on the way out. The second he was gone, I pulled out my phone and ordered a mini hidden camera, same-day delivery. I'd been racking my brain trying to get into that boss's office. Looks like the opportunity just walked up and handed itself to me.